And I got this one boy, and he won't stop calling. I saw something online that said someone thought that line was, and I got this femboy, and he won't stop calling. It's so funny. I need to enunciate better, but I'm glad you guys, it is one boy. I got this one boy, and he won't stop calling. But this is from Espresso. Based off of experience, if I'm not picking up after 3 calls, take a 5, Kit Kat break. You know what I mean? Like, that's just too much. But also, if I'm calling you, I can call as many times as I want. I love the memes. The memes are probably my favorite part about this song that I've seen so far. That's that me espresso. Well, saying it out loud just sounds stupid, guys. Like when I sing it, it's cool. Okay. Your signals are mixed. You act like a bitch. This is from Feather. I really wanted to put this line in a song, so I initially had a whole other song based around this line. And then it didn't make the album, so I put it into Feather. It fits so well. It's a very, very therapeutic line to scream at the top of your lungs. Okay, let's see. Woke up this morning, thought I'd write a pop hit. How quickly can you take your clothes off? Pop quiz. This is from Nonsense. You know what I realized in hindsight 2 years later that I don't like about this lyric? I say pop twice. Not my favorite, didn't catch it until way after the fact. I was like, ugh. But, you know, no one else has really commented on it. Now I'm bringing it to your attention, so I shouldn't have done that. But this is from Nonsense, and this is a very unserious song from start to finish. So this was one of the lines in the outro, which is very infamous for being nonsensical. Really, truly is for the crowd in front of me, and somehow it always ends up on the internet. But I think my number one will always probably be either Glasgow or Dublin, because in Glasgow, I said, I recycle baby, where's the Glasgow? It's like so stupid that it made me happy. And then the other one was when I turn him on, that dick is Dublin. Yeah, I saw you laugh. Yeah. That's my name. Don't wear it out, though. This is from Sue Me. You know, I really give this song a lot of credit for being one of the first songs that I felt like I just was super autobiographical and didn't really care about if this was like a relatable concept, because I was getting sued at the time and I was so young, and I kind of equated it to the feelings of a breakup and how it feels like when, you know, they want what they can't have anymore. Your name is always on their tongue no matter what. So I really like that song, I really like that line, and my fans have been very loyal because of that song. I have so many memories on set with Joey of that music video. I think the most important is like, she just is such a light and such a breath of fresh air, and she was making everyone laugh. I was like stressed out of my mind making sure we had the music video done, and she's just like cracking jokes, keeping everything light, like everybody was laughing because she was there. And I think that's the most incredible thing about having friends in a video. I've tried to do it as many times as I can in my life because it makes the shoots so much more fun. So yeah, very grateful to her for that. Alrighty. Oh, wow, reading my lyrics on a piece of paper, I think of them differently. Now I'm a homewrecker, I'm a slut. Facts. I got death threats filling up semi-trucks, also facts. That one is because I liked a boy. This song was a big full circle in my life. It was just, I was really able to kind of grasp a situation and kind of put it down, and in general, just like feelings and inner thoughts. Like it was a really, really therapeutic song for me, and even more so being on tour, like the funniest things ever is listening to a crowd scream, I'm a homewrecker, I'm a slut. Okay, I'm getting scared the more we do it. Oh, okay. You got a robber and a bank, and the bank robbed the people, so the people robbed the bank. I was 16 when I put that out, to be fair. Yeah, this is from Thumbs. Everyone knows I love this song. You know what's funny? It is a great song, which I think my fans will be shocked to hear those words come out of my mouth, because I'm infamously known for just kind of trying to shove this one under the rug, only because I was so young when I put it out. And yeah, but when I look back on the song and putting that out at that age, I think it's a really, really cool, different, just in general, statement and message in a song. And yeah, I mean, It's out there. Can't take it back. So I have a lot of dedicated thumb stands. I'm just not one. Okay. Oh, throwback. I knew this one was coming. Everybody loves to tell me I was born an old soul. This was from my very, very first album when I was too young to know what an album was, or should be, Eyes Wide Open. And it's from the song Eyes Wide Open. It's the very first line of the song, and I think that's why I resonated with it so much. That was something growing up that a lot of people told me, and my mom always told me, just in general being able to kind of interact with adults from such a young age and being in working environments, being around so many adults, like, you know, my mom was like, I don't know where that came from. Like, when kids, like, know things or say things that their parents are like, I didn't teach you that, so you obviously, there's something possessing you. That's why I loved that line, and it really resonated with me. One of the lyrics in that song mentions my grandfather. I think it's a special ode to my granddads that have passed, and then also my grandfather that's still alive. Okay. Let me discover all of your colors. If you love me, let me know. This is from Alien, which was a song that I did with Jonas Blue. I loved this song. When I made this song, I was just like, it was on repeat. I loved it so much. And it was really when I was just dealing with someone that I was so like, do you like me? Just tell me, please. You know, when you get into like your wit's end and you're just like, at this point, I either want to never speak to you and never know you, or you need to confess your love to me. So that's where that lyric came from. I mean, I think my fans know I really, really love exploring genre. I always have. Within pop, I think pop is so many different things, which is why I don't feel really tied down to anything. And I try not to kind of predict how I'm going to feel in a year, because right now I'm, you know, that's that me espresso, but then maybe next year it'll be a different kind of espresso. Don't just stand there staring, honey. Try to move your feet. Definitely was in my like, let's make a dance song era here. This was called Looking at Me. This was from Singular Act 2. For whatever reason, it took us so long. And then once I went into the booth and freestyled, like the whole line, they're not even looking at you, they're looking at me, happened like word vomit. So I think from then on, I was just like, oh, this is like a really, really like, you know, confident record, and there's really no excuses for it. It's just the way that I feel when I dance to Rihanna or Beyonce. I love Rosalia. Love Rosalia so much. Karol G is great. And honestly, I think what's so special is like, every time I see them live, I'm just re-inspired. They give such great live performances. Taylor's Latin American fans were like out of this world, dedicated, loving, passionate. I mean, that was just some like chapter of my life that I truly, truly will never forget. I've never felt so welcomed before, and they made so many bracelets and sang so loud, and I remember getting off stage being like, my ears hurt, physically, pain. So that was really special. All right, I knew this shit was coming. Because I'm young and I'm dumb, I do stupid things when it comes to love. This is from Can't Blame a Girl for Trying. Very, very first song. Put this out when I was 14. It's been a minute. And what's crazy is I'm literally still young and dumb and do stupid things when it comes to love. So much for growth. But yeah, this was like I've said this before, but it's so interesting now being on tour, realizing how much that song meant to, you know, my fans at that age. And now I guess it's like a very nostalgic song, which makes me feel kind of old, which is weird because I'm super young. But yeah, that song is very special for that reason. And with my fans, it feels like a nice bonding moment. You know, what's interesting is before that, I was literally just 12. So the only difference was I was like, maybe this is where people start to take me seriously as a songwriter, as a voice in a room. And even then, obviously, it took quite a few more years before I kind of felt like I really could steer the ship. And I just think at that time I was so excited to just start writing and put everything out. There wasn't any shift other than the fact that I was mostly like on YouTube covering other people's songs versus going like, now I really want to put my own out there into the world.